Yo, man, what is Nike's new CEO doing, bro? He is totally just switching things up, changing things to where people are like, yo, what is going on? And this one right here might truly benefit resellers at the end of the day because, once you're in, there's no turning back, man. We got to talk about in today's video. Yo, what's going on, YouTube, man? Thank you guys so much for tapping into another one of them ones. I told y'all, bro, your boy Da Vinci been here going on a tear for you guys. Let you know what is going on, what's current, what's new, what's popping in the sneaker community. This one right here definitely caught my attention, caught my eye, and I was like, yo, hold on. This could be kind of crazy. But if you guys are new here to the channel, right now I need everybody to do, man, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for your boy, and please, man, run them likes up, man. Every single like counts, and it shows YouTube you guys are enjoying the content. We back. It took like a couple days off, but it's long overdue for a video. A lot of stuff been going on, and it's time to talk about it. All right, so if you guys have not been sleeping under a rock, you've been kind of, following a couple different social media blogs, sneaker blogs that talk about things that's going on in the community. And this one right here literally caught me by surprise. And this one right here is going to be something that kind of revolutionizes how we get sneakers and how the resellers might benefit from the sneakers. So now with the Nike Sneakers app, once you go in, you see a shoe like, especially, some of those notable releases. Let's talk about the Union Air Jordan 1s. Let's talk about the Ferrari 14s or whatever, the metallic 5s. And once you enter for that said sneaker on the Nike Sneakers app, for whatever size you choose, that is the only size you can go for. So it's almost like a draw, even for sneakers that are it's not listed as a draw. So say for instance, just like the Ferrari 14s, it wasn't a draw, it was a Leo, it was a first come, first serve, pretty much going there as soon as you can get onto the app and enter for a size. You own that size, whatever size you are, you enter for it, that's your final size you can get. You can't go back, try to get a half size down. You can't go back, try to get a half a size up. The size you choose is the size you got to get stuck with, you know what I'm saying? And I always think back to releases, that I have had to go down in half size or up in a half a size because, sometimes it fluctuates. Sometimes you might can get into, a little half size down or more beneficial to go up a half a size on certain silhouettes. And that might be good for you. You might actually hit on a bigger size or a different size, to kind of work with you with trade baiting, kind of help you out trying to size swap in these different sneaker consignment shops. But now, once you enter for a size, bro, that's it. So again, like I mentioned in the intro, bro, resellers might really benefit, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. If the majority of the sizes or the most limited sizes, we always get the stock numbers and stuff like that. They know those sizes, size 12, size 13, size 10 and a half, size 11. Those sizes are always a little bit more limited than any other size. So if it's a size 10 and a half that you are in and you take an L on that sneaker, on that size, you want to go back into the app for that size 11, bro, you cannot do it. So these resellers are going to be opportunists. I don't even call them resellers. I call them opportunists, bro, because this one right here is definitely going to play in their favor, going to play in, benefits for them because, the shoe that they enter for, or say for instance, they got like 3-4 accounts entering for whatever size it might be. If they get that pair, bro, you're SOL in terms of getting that shoe. So some of these releases, might feel a little bit more limited than they actually are. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these shoes we've been hearing 50,000 on sneakers, 20-some thousand on sneakers. So just imagine that on top of you only being able to enter in for one size at a time, or one size each release is kind of crazy, bro. And then I seen like some screenshots and stuff of kind of how it does play out. So after you do enter for that shoe, they're gonna say, hey, you got an L, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna know your bank gonna get charged. And then once you go back into that shoe, it's gonna say, the launch has ended, even though it is a Leo and a first come, first serve. So a lot of stuff is going on with the Nike Sneakers app, which is kind of crazy, man. And then something else I kind of thought about with Nike Sneakers and how they kind of changed this up. What if it's a shoe that, semi sells out? Say for instance, it's like I can't even think of a shoe that kind of semi sold out, but kind of put your head and your mind around a shoe that kind of sells out. Certain sizes do sell out, and there's still sizes in stock. Because you can literally go into Nike Sneakers app, see in stock sneakers, and see, which sizes are available. So I'm wondering if they're only doing this for, hype releases or shoes that's a little bit more hyped up, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more limited. I don't know how they're gonna frame that piece, but if you take an L on the size 9 like me, and I wanna go up to a size 9.5, and there's some sitters, you know what I'm saying, like a pair of foams or a pair of, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna say Dion's, but all the Dion's been selling out, but you guys get what I'm saying, and they're in stock. I wonder if they're gonna let me go back in and try to enter for a different size. That's a good question, man. But you guys let me know down below in the comment section, man, what do you think about this new update? I definitely think this is a game changer. I think this might be more beneficial towards resellers in the sense because they don't really care what size they do get. It's mainly the consumers that really want to get their size. And if they do take an L, like I said, me personally, if I can't get a 9.5, I go down to a size 9. I haven't made that leap to go to a size 10 yet. That might be a little comfortable. I don't know yet. But again, you know, some people might have to go up or down half a size in order to get that pair. But now Nike is taking that all the way out of their hands, man. Yo, guys, and while I do have y'all here, I did want to check out these Air Jordan 3 Pure Money just one more time. And the reason why I'm bringing this one up because we've been getting some buzz. Oh, let me turn that brightness down for y'all. We gotta get the brightness right. The only reason I'm pulling this sneaker out is because there is another shoe that's been getting a lot of attention lately, and it is the Air Jordan 8 Aquas. Now, me personally, I'm a huge fan of the Aquas. I passed on them back in 2015. And I thought she was a fan of them. I passed on them in 2015 because I thought the price would just keep dropping and keep dropping and keep tanking. And I just pretty much waited too long when all the pairs was going. I didn't want to pay resale for some reason, even though they weren't going for a lot of money. But the shoe that's been getting a lot of buzz over these Pure Money 3s is these Aqua 8s. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section, man, which one are you going to be going after? Which one are you more excited for? Is it the Aqua 8s? Is it these Pure Money 3s? I need you guys' comments, thoughts, and reactions. And something I did want to point out, I don't think the video that I dropped the other day for the early look on these Pure Moneys did this shoe any justice because the lighting. The lighting definitely makes a huge difference. And having the shoe in hand makes a huge difference in terms of kind of evaluating, checking out the sneaker. Because I was watching the video, and me personally, I didn't even really check them out in hand. Like, I didn't get a really good look around. And they are not as tan as they did look on my previous video for these Air Jordan 3 Pure Money. So I probably need to do like an update or, you know, kind of talk about this release because I need to fix the lighting. You know, I got to hit you guys with the proper angles of this shoe because they're not as tan and yellow as it looked. The elephant print on the back and on the toe box. So I owe you guys a video, a reel, a short or something to kind of get this shoe a little bit more justice because now that I see them and, you know, I ain't got that crazy lighting, bro. These things is actually low-key smacking, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't do these any justice with my last early look. But again, let me know in the comment section if you're more excited for the Pure Money 3s or the Aqua 8s, and you guys might be seeing the Aqua 8s pretty soon. Y'all stay tuned for that, man. But I do truly appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys so much for tapping in to today's video. Sub up to the channel if you're new. Hit the notification bell, and please, man, run them likes up for your boy The Adventures, man. Every single like counts and it shows YouTube. Of course, you guys are rocking out with the content, man. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. All has been said, man. Your boy The Vintage. Let me catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace.